Chrisean Rock, the viral rapper and reality TV star, has finally been put behind bars after evading justice for almost 2 years. This time, the consequences could be permanent. Her criminal history, which includes multiple assaults, auto theft, and grand theft, reads like a chaotic movie script, but every detail is painfully real. The turning point came when she made one careless decision to many, which broke a pattern of legal leniency that had left the public perplexed. At the same time, she went public with her on Valentine's Day 2022. Rock's descent started when she was arrested in Oklahoma for allegedly stealing Blueface's Mercedes G-Wagon and being found in possession of drugs. It was disturbing to learn that she had broken into his house prior to the arrest, writing "I love blue" on the walls with her own blood and leaving a trail of evidence. Her new romance with NCAA basketball player Titan Newton was the last straw for Blueface, her ex, and the father of her child, who was watching from his own jail cell. He severed their relationship, and Blueface's manager, Wack 100, added fuel to the fire by blasting Rock's behavior online and confirming that she had cost them thousands in damages. Despite the drama, Rock tried to calm fans from jail by admitting she had been spiraling and needed healing. He later pleaded guilty in court that she had been ignoring his warnings that police were tracking the stolen car and urging her to leave quietly. In July 2024, Rock was arrested while attending Blueface's hearing in California. She was sentenced to 30 days in jail for assault with a deadly weapon and then extradited to Oklahoma for the drug charges, even though she had accepted 4 years of probation conditional on staying out of legal trouble. However, Rock's chaotic life persisted as she disregarded orders to leave Blueface's home and failed to complete court-ordered community service, ultimately landing on Oklahoma's most wanted list. Could put her in jail for up to 8 years. Her problems started long ago with marijuana charges and court appearances, dating back to 2020. Her tumultuous relationship with Blueface only made things worse. In one viral video, she was seen refusing to leave his mansion after being dropped from his label, claiming she had every right to stay, now that she and Blueface are facing jail time. The story of Chrisean Rock's demise appears to have reached its darkest chapter yet. Tension flared when Blueface yelled that Rock had been dropped a few weeks ago, causing a dramatic altercation that prompted her to go live on Instagram with Chrisean Rock, where she opened up to fans about the emotional toll the chaos had taken. However, the storm continued to build inside the mansion, where Blueface and his manager, Wack 100, were fighting while Rock and Chrissy sought shelter in the bathroom. The turmoil continued into 2022 when she was arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona, on charges of trespassing and disorderly conduct after punching Blueface. He later clarified on Instagram that her arrest was due to trespassing, not assault, and that she had seen something on his phone that upset her. The drama escalated again in June 2023 at Las Vegas's Palms Casino when a woman congratulated Rock on her pregnancy but made a snide comment about Blueface, so Rock punched him. Security tackled Rock during a fight at Whiskey Row Bar that was captured on camera, but Blueface did not strike back. Security then allegedly took the woman's phone, claiming it was his now, and when she attempted to get it back, he allegedly kicked her multiple times. Another member of their group also assaulted the woman before Rock and Blueface drove off in a Dodge Charger. A month later, Rock was accused of assaulting influencer Whoa Vicky after she liked critical tweets. Despite Vicky's attempts to apologize and defuse the situation, Rock reacted violently, leaving Vicky with cuts and bruises that she later posted online. The attacks continued when Rock allegedly struck her at the premiere of Baddies West after a brief encounter with former stylist Irby Lala on the red carpet. Lala later sued Rock and Zeus Network for more than $1 million, claiming emotional distress and physical harm. Another incident occurred in November 2023 when Rock allegedly missed her stage cue at Tamar Braxton's show while intoxicated and attacked singer James Wright Chanel backstage, seriously injuring him. Amid her growing legal issues, Rock joined a list of female rappers going up against the law, including Glorilla, who was, despite her efforts to downplay it, Glorilla's undone pants, slurred speech, and strange remarks during the field sobriety test only added to the awkwardness, which ended with her asking to relieve herself on the side of the road. During a tense roadside encounter, an awkward and unexpected mishap occurred. Glorilla's breast accidentally slipped out of her outfit in front of the officer, adding to the tension and discomfort of the moment. She was arrested for DUI after making an illegal U-turn, and officers suspected she was under the influence of alcohol and marijuana. Rock had previously stirred controversy while pregnant in January 2023, when she posted a photo of 3 positive pregnancy tests with the caption, "Guess how many heartbeats?" That incident was swiftly overshadowed by another viral clip from the same night, this one showing Chrisean Rock partying with Glorilla, who was obviously pregnant and reportedly drinking. The internet was ablaze with reactions. Many questioned Rock and Glorilla's judgment. The following day, Blueface's mother took to Instagram to express her worries about Chrisean's behavior. She first questioned whether Rock was actually pregnant, writing, "If she's really pregnant with my son's child, my blood grandbaby, I will get off IG." She then shared private messages purportedly showing Rock holding a bottle of Hennessy. Just days after declaring her pregnancy, Chrisean Rock had a lengthy relationship. It's become a lightning rod for controversy, earning a reputation for her unpredictable behavior, wild parties, and especially her struggles with alcohol. Her antics frequently garnered public attention, with social media capturing moments that went viral and sparked intense backlash. One of the most talked about incidents involved Blueface's expensive Maybach, a luxury car that soon became the scene of a chaotic and unforgettable scene. On what seemed to be an alcohol-fueled night, Chrisean became so inebriated that she ended up. The camera caught Blueface's dismay as he turned to her and said, "I know you didn't just do that in my Maybach." Caught in the act and unable to hide her embarrassment, Chrisean meekly responded, "No, Rocka." But the damage had already been done, not just to the car but to her public image. The video went viral, with many critics and health advocates alike expressed concern about the safety of her unborn child. But alcohol wasn't the only issue surrounding Chrisean at the time. Her relationship with drugs came under even more scrutiny when videos of her smoking marijuana while obviously pregnant surfaced. One clip showed her smoking in a car, which sparked waves of criticism. It sparked grave worries about the baby's health and the responsibilities that come with being a mother. Things took a turn for the worse when well-known and frequently divisive hip-hop commentator DJ Academics shared details of a FaceTime call he had with Chrisean. According to Academics, she appeared on screen smoking a joint, despite being far along in her pregnancy, and she was puffing away like nothing. Academics recalled incredulously, saying, "There's no way." The incident swiftly garnered media attention and sparked a new wave of public outrage. While some supporters contended that Chrisean was under a lot of stress and was just coping the only way she knew how, others felt that enough was enough. These incidents depicted a woman who appeared to be overwhelmed by the scrutiny of her fame and her own inner struggles. For many viewers who had previously supported her underdog narrative and unadulterated talent, these episodes were difficult to watch. What was evident throughout it all was that Chrisean Rock's life was anything the world watched her every move, hoping for a turning point but fearing a deeper fall. Blueface later attempted to defend Rock, writing on X that many women smoke marijuana. However, while her devoted fans continued to hope that she could change things, others saw these incidents as evidence of a deeper struggle that needed immediate attention. "Don't shoot the messenger," he added. "I'm just telling the truth. Whether it helps her or not, I'm not biased." However, Rock is not the only female rapper dealing with legal issues. Even veteran Remy Ma has had significant run-ins with the law. On July 13, 2007, turned herself in to the NYPD after being connected to a shooting outside the popular Manhattan restaurant Delicatessen. It has been reported that Remy pleaded not guilty, but the case only got worse when she was later accused of leading an assault against a witness. Boyfriend in March 2008. She was found guilty on multiple charges and served 6 years before being released in August 2014. The altercation started when Remy accused Akita Barnes Joseph of stealing $3,000 from her. The situation worsened and Joseph was shot in the torso. She later named Remy as the shooter, despite the fact that police footage from inside the club showed no physical altercation. It remains to be seen if Chrisean Rock's recent jail time will be a turning point in her life. April 21, 2025, marked another dramatic chapter in the ongoing saga between Chrisean Rock and Blueface, one that no one saw coming. Although Blueface was currently incarcerated, that did not stop him from asserting control. She has dealt with assault charges frequently related to her reality TV fame. But she has never faced anything as serious as a shooting. During his personal life, particularly with regard to Chrisean, Blueface reportedly made the bold and unexpected decision to evict her from his Los Angeles house. What was even more shocking was that the decision was made just days after Chrisean had made public her new romantic relationship with Titan Newton, a rising NCAA basketball player from Morgan State University. The news sparked discussions on social media and raised questions about Blueface's intentions. The confirmation came not through a press release or official statement, but rather through a now viral video posted by Blueface's father, Jonathan Porter Sr., late on the night of April 20th. In the clip, the elder Porter filmed Chrisean's personal belongings. Despite his legal issues and physical absence, the rapper was able to exercise his authority from behind bars once more, making headlines for fans and followers. Boxes, suitcases, and even framed pictures were neatly stacked by the front door. The message was unmissable. Blue made the call, Porter Sr. said in a firm tone that left no room for doubt. He's serious. Time to go. The moment was raw and symbolic. Seemed like Blueface, in spite of his current situation, was drawing a hard line, setting new boundaries, and making it clear that the past was no longer welcome in his space. Started off with fans divided, while some applauded Blueface for finally severing ties and taking a stand, claiming that the relationship had been toxic and unstable for a long time. Others criticized the move as needless and cold-hearted, particularly since it involved family members like his father broadcasting what many saw as private matters. For many viewers, seeing Chrisean's belongings being moved out so publicly was not only a sign of a breakup, but also a calculated and public declaration that their chapter had formally closed. For Chrisean, the eviction was just another public setback in a series of tumultuous weeks. Her new relationship with Titan Newton was just starting to gain traction online, and many questioned whether Blueface's move was motivated by jealousy or a last-ditch effort to regain control. Others asked why Blueface was still so focused on her actions while in jail. In any case, the incident demonstrated once more that nothing happens between Chrisean and Blueface. In the video, Porter Sr. was also seen removing framed pictures of Blueface and Rock from the walls, erasing evidence of their once high-profile relationship. Their relationship has never been about following the rules, and even with one of them in jail, the headlines keep coming. Fans are waiting to see what Chrisean will do next, whether she claps back or continues on. Carissa Saffold, Blueface's mother, was thrilled about the split and praised the new couple on social media, celebrating what she hoped was the end of the Blueface Rock saga. "Thank you, Jesus. Won't he do it?" Newton and the new couple seemed unfazed by the backlash, even wearing one of Rock's diamond chains. "They make a nice couple. That baby is going to be cute too," she said. The fallout felt particularly abrupt because Rock and Blueface had only a few months prior, in November 2016, asserted that they were secretly married and that Rock even had his name permanently inked on his face. However, Rock did not remain silent after Blueface's father. Jonathan Porter Sr. posted a video showing the moment her belongings were packed up and moved out. The video went viral on social media, particularly since it was released at a time when Rock had just made her new relationship with Titan Newton public. In addition, the growing excitement surrounding Blueface's possible early release and the now viral video shows Porter Sr. carefully moving bags, boxes, and personal belongings out of the house that Rock once shared with Blueface. In a calm but firm tone, he declares that this was not his decision, but rather that Blueface, who is currently incarcerated, ordered the removal, saying, "It is time. She has got to go." This created the perfect storm online, with fans, critics, and blogs all weighing in on what many were calling the final break between the turbulent couple. Declared what made the video even more poignant was when he turned over framed photos of Rock and Blueface, including pictures of their infant son, Crescent Jesus. For many viewers, it felt like a symbolic end to a relationship that had been messy, passionate, and extremely public from the beginning. Chrisean Rock didn't let anyone else dictate her story, so she responded quickly through a live stream, speaking candidly about the situation without naming specific people. "Everybody needs to take a breath before they take their last breath. Just breathe. Stop calling our phones," Rock said, obviously tired of the harassment and seeking calm in the midst of the chaos. She claimed that she and her family were being inundated with calls and threats. She called out the absurdity of the situation and pointed out the unnecessary involvement of family members who should be left out of the drama. Let the grandparents be. She shook her head at how the situation had turned into a family matter and said, "Grandparents?" It's interesting to note that, despite her tone being sarcastic and clearly frustrated during her live stream, Chrisean Rock did not seem broken or overwhelmed by the situation. Rather, her response suggested a quiet sense of resilience, as if she was not only processing the chaos but also choosing to rise above it rather than engaging in a bitter back and forth or spiraling into the kind of emotional turmoil that had distinguished some of Rock's recent absence from Los Angeles. Her former home base with Blueface was a significant revelation during the live stream. The statement was subtle but impactful. By physically removing herself from the setting where so much of her past drama transpired, she was also making an emotional and psychological departure. It wasn't just about shifting her location, it was about refocusing her attention. Chrisean has redirected her energy towards something much more grounded in her music since the public split and the now viral video of her belongings being packed up by Blueface's father. Longtime fans are aware that Chrisean has always had strong roots in gospel, and it seems that she is once again turning to that spiritual foundation for strength. Her recent musical posts and snippets online hint at a creative resurgence, one that seems fueled by pain, reflection, and peacefulness, redefining what life could look like without the chaos. Chrisean has not been afraid to explore new beginnings in her personal life either. Her rumored romance with NCAA basketball player Titan Newton has generated a lot of buzz online, with rumors that the two were kissing in the backseat of a car. Above all, faith is more important than making music for fame or streams. It feels like she is rediscovering a part of herself that had been buried beneath layers of relationship drama and media noise. Quickly went viral on social media. Although neither of them has officially announced their relationship, their frequent appearances together and growing intimacy have not gone unnoticed. For Chrisean, this new relationship appears to be more than just a comeback. There is a sense of ease and comfort in her recent appearances that suggests she might be genuinely happy in Titan's company. Whether their bond is serious or still, in its early stages, it is clear that Chrisean is giving herself permission to enjoy someone new outside of the storm she recently left behind. This change in her music and relationships contrasts sharply with the way she has handled previous breakups where there may have been tears, angry tweets, or public altercations. There is now a quiet redirection of energy. Rather than reacting with anger or regret, Chrisean appears to be focused on healing and is choosing to move forward and invest in her talents, and to foster relationships that bring her happiness rather than suffering. Of course, no one can predict what the future holds given her well-known lifestyle and history of erratic headlines. But for now, Chrisean Rock is not allowing her past to define her. Instead, she is using it as inspiration, drawing from her roots, leaning into her art, and trying out a new beginning. Whatever happens next, it is obvious that she is attempting to enter her future with greater clarity, purpose, and perhaps, for the first time in a long time, peace. Even as online drama continues to swirl and Blueface's release draws closer, Rock appears committed to protecting her growth. At this point, it remains unclear whether this is the end of Rock and Blueface's relationship or just another dramatic chapter in their ongoing story. Blueface reportedly made the call from behind bars, giving a firm directive. It is time for her to go. But Rock swiftly put an end to rumors of a potential second pregnancy. In response, Chrisean Rock broke her silence on livestream, addressing the situation with a mix of calm, defiance, and thinly veiled irritation. Without naming names, she disclosed that both she and her father, Jonathan Porter Sr., took the lead in carrying out the order, gathering Chrisean Rock's belongings, boxing them up, and even removing framed photos of the former couple and their baby Crescent Jesus from the walls of the house. The act was captured on camera and swiftly went viral. She sharply stated everyone needs to take a breath before they lose it, as her family was inundated with threatening calls. "We are getting real threats. People need to stop blowing up our phones." Responding to the widely shared video of Porter, Senior Rock sarcastically thanked the elder family members for helping her with her possessions and poked fun at their involvement, saying, "Let the grandparents just be grandparents. They don't need to be dragged into all of this." Rock, who expressed obvious skepticism about her extended family's involvement in what she views as a personal matter, also explained that she hasn't been in Los Angeles, the city she once shared with Blueface, in a while, suggesting that her life had already changed course before the eviction drama. Far from being deflated by the experience, Rock has been focusing her energies on her music, re-establishing her connection to her gospel roots, and spending time with her new partner. Titan Newton began circulating after a video of the two kissing in a car's back seat went viral earlier this month. Despite their frequent appearances together, Rock has firmly denied rumors that she is expecting another child. At the moment, it appears that she is focused on finding peace, fostering her faith, and moving forward in her personal and professional lives despite chaos trying to drag her back. Could this be the moment when Chrisean Rock finally leaves? Let us know in the comments if you've moved on from all the negativity or if there's still a storm in the making. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the most recent information on Chrisean Rock and the other major players in hip-hop.